What's great, good people? I'm back with another video to help encourage, motivate, and support you on your grief journey. I feel like I've been away from you guys for a while, even though it's only been a few weeks. I use this time when I'm sharing with you guys as therapy for myself. Sometimes I can hear some of the tools that I'm sharing with you replay in my head later on, so I'm able to grasp some of those same tools and reuse them over and over again. And I'm hoping that you guys can do the same. When I say what's great, good people, I actually mean that. I want to know that you're great. I want to know that you're good. I'm hoping that your day is going well. But I know sometimes, we go through things. I would be silly or crazy to think that every day, all day is going to be rainbows and sunshine. But I'm just hoping that throughout the day, whenever you're having moments where you're missing your loved one or what have you, then you could just think about the good and the great things, that are surrounding you, some of the good and the great memories that you have for your loved one. And if you can just kind of like replay those things in your head, you can just experience better moments, better times throughout the day where you're like, okay, well, I'm grateful for this. And those things are valuable, which is what I wanted to talk to you today about. I had some TVs that I was getting rid of a few weeks back, and I had them set outside, and I was gonna let the city pick them up for like a bulky item pickup or what have you. And the next day I went outside and one of the TVs were already gone. I knew the city didn't pick it up because it wasn't time, but whoever saw the TV, they saw value in something that I no longer saw value in, so much so that they decided to take the TV and do whatever, they were gonna do with it, which was cool with me. I didn't care. So again, different people see value in different light. And with that being said, because that person saw the TV, they may have saw purpose in what they could do with it later. They went ahead and grabbed something that didn't have value to me, and I'm sure they're gonna add value to it. So if I rewind the tape, a similar situation happened to me maybe a year or so back, where I was getting rid of a dresser that I had. Dresser was kind of, paint was scraped off, legs were broken, the knobs some of them were missing. And so I was just gonna put it online to see if I could get a few bucks out of it. And I got a call from a lady saying that she wanted to come and see the dresser. So she came by to see the dresser. I'm thinking I could get $25, $30, $40 max for the dresser in the shape that it was in. And if I didn't get a buyer, I was just gonna do the same thing, just kind of like sit it outside. So when she came, she looked at the dresser and she's like, okay, I'll take it. What do you want for it? And I'm like, well, just, give me an offer. And again, I'm trying to get between $25, $40 at best. And she was like 125. And I'm like, so I didn't want to act too excited because I'm like, she may try to go down on the price. So I'm like, oh yeah, 125 is cool. So I took the 125. She kind of handed me her card. I didn't pay any attention to the card. And then, she went on about her way. They loaded up the dresser, and then that was that. So I think I was about to throw the card away or something, and I kind of glanced at it and I saw that it says something about repurposing furniture, or, we distress the furniture and repurpose it, or whatever, they call it. So I went on her website to just kind of see what catalog she had of furniture and things like that. And not to my surprise, because I've seen stuff like that before. As a matter of fact, I've, taken something I've had and sanded it and repainted it. Not a professional, but I've seen that kind of thing done before. But when I looked into her catalog, I saw not my dresser, but I saw a dresser that was similar. And nothing in that catalog was priced less than $1,500. All of the things that looked like mine, other pieces that were similar, were like $2,500, $2,800, $4,000. Like, the value was like way up there compared to the 125 she gave me. So she knew what she was doing when she paid the 125. And again, I didn't feel any type of way because, I was going to get rid of the dresser anyways. But I'm saying that to say, without doing a bunch of rambling, sometimes when you look at things as not having value because it's full of pain, it's full of depression, it's full of sadness, it's full of all of these things that look negative, once it goes through a process, the value goes way up. So if we're going through this grief process, we're going through trauma of losing people, losing things, and it seems like it's just the end all, there's got to be value at the end. I know with my situation, as bad as the pain has felt and still sometimes feels with losing my mom, I have gained like valuable friendships. Even sitting here talking to you, like I said, is therapy for me. Not saying that you would trade, that loved one for the experiences that you're going through now, but there's always value that can come from that. And so I want us to challenge ourselves to find the value in the sadness, find the value in the pain, find the value in the depression and the anxiety. What can come from that? And I couldn't help but to think about that dresser once they took the TVs, because if you think about, you didn't see the dresser, but I knew what it looked like. So like I said, the paint was scraped off, legs were missing, knobs were missing. And I'm sure this lady probably went through the process of chipping off some of the old paint, those layers of pain, depression, anxiety. If you compare the two, I'm sure she sanded it down after that, smoothing out, starting on a smooth surface, trying to start from scratch, get back into life where, before you were so traumatized by things that happened to you and things you're grieving. So you're starting from a smooth slate now. And then from there, I'm sure she painted it or had someone to paint it, putting on a smooth coat after that to kind of seal, cover, start fresh, layers of new friendships, layers of seeking for happiness, seeking for tools to get better. Like I said, the knobs were missing, so I'm sure she put on new knobs on the old dresser. That kind of gives you something to hold on to when you're grabbing tools from the outside world, just looking for some sort of peace, either through prayer, like I said, friendships, connections. These are things that you can grab onto, these new knobs that are giving you something to hold on to. And then finally, all I thought about was the legs. Like if she put new legs on that dresser, that's a sign of stability. So you're getting stable now. You're able to kind of get back in life, look at the world around you, realize that people need you. You have value. There are people out there that need your value. They need your purpose in their lives. You never know who's waiting for you to get out there. People you may never know that you can touch are out there waiting for you. So after you have gone through this pain, look at the purpose, look at how you've been redone, renewed, refreshed. Now maybe she's putting on that polyurethane or whatever they put on there to give it a glow. So now you're shining. So even though you're out there and I still experience pain, you still experience pain, there's a glow that can sit on you that other people recognize. Man, she went through something, she's going through something, but she still has value. And after going through all of that pain, there's still purpose, there's still value. Now your value has gone up. Use that value to help other people. Use that value to shine. Use that value to glow. You don't have to go through these pains and these depressions and all of these things that come along with grief for nothing. Use that and take the value that comes with it. It's there. You just gotta be intentional about finding it, looking for it, noticing it, all those things. I hope this helped you. It helped me just thinking about it, and how you can be renewed and refreshed and shining. All right. I know you guys can do it. I love you. If no one told you that today, you got this. Stay on your good grief journey. We're on it together. Until next time, I love you. Bye.